Little kitty, no one can fuck with me. Go ahead and try. I go ham and call the try. I just buy the Glock to stick up the clock. It's over time. I'm women signs. I'm not good. I'm hood. I seen kittens spitting, saying that they hard, but they soft and admitting, acting like lying. They lying, saying they riding, they hiding. But fuck it, I'm here. Let's make one thing clear. When I touch your ear, it comes out weird, but I'm a miracle. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cut sauce. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. I get paid for my lyrical mind. God got a spiritual rhyme. I'm about that preaching. I feed the streets so I can eat the beat. Fuck y'all, I beat the beat like a white beat, and that card is white G. I'm high cause I chief. I despise all of y'all. I'm at defeat. Surely y'all can beat the team. Y'all just bust us, y'all when y'all try to speak with me. Frequently, y'all ain't on my frequency. I get money frequently. The money keep on seeking me. I don't speak for free. Yes, it's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cut off. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cut off. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. MBR said I got boss. So now with the hardest all I could twist. With my hand I could get. I sound like Superman when I talk my shit. The anthem this money. Cash all of it, I ain't calling quits. Cheat it, check out for a check. I flex on the neck, bringing the bag back to the set. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cut sauce. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cash off.
Money in this bitch. Man, our whole plan is to get rich. Blowing on some of the finest. Being this real is fucking timeless. Game is to win, fuck a minus. I started MBR off the grind list. Tell them big labels ain't no buying this. I put my nephews on them, then you dying.
It's all for that money. If not, then spaz off. If not, then I blast off. Waiting for the cut sauce. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cut sauce. It's all for that money. If not, then the spaz off. If not, then the blast off. Waiting for the cash off. It's all for that money.
Baby. Get that on all platforms. We just did a video about some wild shit, but audio didn't come out. I can hear it, but y'all couldn't hear it. So what I do for y'all is I come back with it. So I'm gonna come back with it. I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. I want y'all to watch these 4 videos. Check them out. This shit is wild, bro. You see what the link say in the title? It's some crazy shit going on in the park. We're gonna get to it. Let's get to it right now. We're gonna jump right into it. Let me see. Can I hit play on here?
Just here to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And that's pay my due diligence. I always let everything run its course. Okay, so I previously uploaded a video in regards to Mozzy catching a federal case with the alleged suspect that inflicted harm on Mozzy, right?
Shit.
And everybody said, where's the work? You know what I'm saying? We got to see
Wow.
the work. And the work was delivered to me within about 48 hours. It took me a while to upload this video because I was trying to figure out how my approach was going to be as far as my delivery. Um, Back in 2014, maybe 15, don't quote me on the exact year, Mozzy was a victim of a drive-by, which led him to be in critical condition, which he is still suffering from those
Shout out to Mozzy.
inflicted wounds. Now, the man that catches the federal case with Mozzy is the same alleged suspect that inflicted the harm on Mozzy, which is Mozzy's
It's
blood
crazy. That
cousin. They are
crazy.
genetically related.
What?
Now, what makes this story very interesting is the fact that it's mind boggling and no one's going to believe it unless you have proof. So I came with my proof.
He the
Back in
defendant.
2021 is when Mozzy caught the
It's not a
federal
material
case,
witness.
and his co defendant was actually a man who
Going
goes
down
by
Mozzy
Tizzle.
shit right now.
He is
How
a
you with him?
CML Lavish D affiliate. You will catch him in photos with L, which is CML Lavish D best friend. You know what I'm saying? And when I got wind of the story, it took me a while to actually let it
Some nigga around
marinate
with some niggas from
in
Freddie
my
Prinze.
membrane because it was
Or them niggas
absolutely
from Bridge.
flabbergasting.
Or them niggas
I
from the
couldn't
street
believe
when
it.
it was war.
So
Never.
it was ordered that Mozzy has
Niggas
no
from the poor
contact
when
with
it was
Tizzle.
war. Never.
So Tizzle's real name is Thomas Cole. In the listed court filing in regards to Mozzy's federal case, you will see Thomas Cole listed as the defendant in which Mozzy can have minimal contact with. Now, what makes this a
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. If you're a co-defendant, if me and you catch a case, right? If we don't either A, split our case up, B, write statements on each other, the court cannot make us be separated because there is no conflict of interest on the case. Okay? That's a fact. So either A, one of them got their case separated from one of them, or B, somebody wrote a statement and it was presented. So when it was presented, the courts made them not be able to be around each other. That is the only way that can happen. That's why you see people going to trial together, right? Or you see people going to trial separate because A, somebody might have wrote a statement on each other, on one of them, or B, somebody separated their case from the others. That's the only way the court can rule that you can't be around each other. That's a fact. You can go look that up in any law book. Back to the motherfucking question at hand. I want this shit to play right. I don't want this shit. I want this to play right. Hold on. Damn. Now this is supposed to be my cousin. Hmm. Okay. Now I'm about to go on into the next video.
What I do best. You know what I'm saying? And that's pay my due diligence. So it looks as if though there's some things that have been going on behind the scenes that the people have been oblivious to thus far. So Mozzy ended up catching a federal case with a CML Lavish D affiliate. And the same affiliate of CML Lavish D is the same individual who caused Mozzy to go into critical condition. Plot twist,
She
okay?
know this because she
So when I
fucking
received this
cousin Mozzy.
information, I was
That's
absolutely
your baby mama.
flabbergasted. It was mind-boggling. I couldn't even wrap my mind around it. To know that these two are as close as they are, and for Mozzy to have caught a case with the individual that actually caused his cousin to be in critical condition is absolutely flabbergasting and mind-boggling. Okay? And to know that the individual that is behind it is actually a CML Lavish D affiliate is even more flabbergasting and mind-boggling. Okay? As information starts to be fed and I start to conduct my own analysis, I start to question the credibility of a lot of rappers in the Sacramento area and the politics per se. Okay? Because none of this makes absolutely no sense. So when Mozzy was at Mozzy's show in San Francisco, he ended up walking outside after being alerted that CML Lavish D affiliates were canvassing the area. Mozzy took it upon himself to go outside, and that's when the incident occurred in regards to him having to be in critical condition. Now, moving forward, the individual that is actually behind the incident involving Mozzy in San Francisco at the Mozzy show is the same CML Lavish D affiliate who Mozzy caught the federal charge. Let me rephrase that. The federal case with. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and dive into the specifics of who the individual is, but just know it is a CML Lavish D affiliate. I'll go ahead and update the people as this story unfolds. Because as of right now, there's still a lot of holes in the story that need to be filled. Until then, I rest my case.
This shit crazy. It's a lot of shit going on in that oak, boy. There's a lot of shit going on in that oak. Hold up, hold up. This ain't it. I got another one. I got another one. I got another one. Hold on. Hold on. It's mind blowing what these niggas is doing. I don't know what
to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and pay my due diligence. It looks as if though Dada, also known as EBK Jabo's right-hand man and co-manager, has been indicted on the murder of Jay Black. Now, he was actually arrested by U.S. Marshals in Las Vegas, Nevada over the course of the weekend and then transported to Stockton, California to be seen in court and arraigned on double homicide charges. Now, there's a lot of controversy in regards to this specific incident and the individuals surrounding this incident because we were all under the impression that EBK Lil Play was the only one that would be arraigned and brought forth in regards to the charges and the double homicide regarding Jay Black. Now, that's not the case here. You know what I'm saying? It looks as if though they did pick up Dada, and there was also a 16-year-old that was also involved in this same exact incident. Now, I'm not going to say involved. I'm going to say allegedly involved. Let's not get too precise and be very fragile and delicate in regards to the terminology that we use in regards to bringing forth this information. Now, I don't know how this is going to play out. Now, I do feel like there's going to be a federal indictment that is going to come along. I've been saying this for about the past year now, and I'm going to stand behind that. Now, due to the loyalty that I have to EBK Jabo, I'm not going to necessarily say that his infrastructure is at its demise, but it is definitely on its way. Now, EBK Jabo was recently transferred to Kern County State Prison, and he is currently serving a state prison term. Now, he is eligible for parole in 2025, but just because you're eligible for parole does not necessarily mean that you will be getting released. That is just when you go and you approach the board and you go ahead and pitch your civilized persuasion in regards to you being able to go back into society and be a civilian without being a menace. If that makes sense. If you're able to catch my drift, shout out to you. Now back to this situation in regards to Dada, Jay Black, EBK Lil Play, the 16-year-old that's also involved, and the other individual that lost their life. Now, I'm not too familiarized with Stockton and its politics. Now that I'm starting to dive more into it, it's starting to become familiarized to me, and it's becoming a breeze. It's almost as if though I'm reporting on Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I love what I do, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna enjoy the content or you're gonna penalize me. The choice is ultimately yours, and I'm not here to persuade you to go either or. Either way, whatever you decide to do, that's what you decide to do. Now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and keep this video short, brief, and simple. And I wanted to go ahead and deliver to the people as well as the fandom that Dada was actually indicted on the murder of Jay Black. So he is actually co-defendants with EBK Lil Play and a 16-year-old. And there is 2 other individuals that law enforcement are alleging were also involved in this specific double homicide, due to the case still being open and this information being very vital and detailed, and it's a lot of internal things that haven't been brought forth. I can't really dive too much into topic, but I will say there will be 2 more individuals that will possibly face the raft of this situation. Now, EBK Lil Play, Dada, and the 16-year-old have not been found guilty. I believe that this double homicide is still under and currently under investigation, and that's why it's been taking such a long process in regards to what's going to transpire in regards to EBK will play. Well, it looks as if though there was more than one alleged suspect. Now, it is rumored that the 16-year-old is cooperating with law enforcement. Due to this 16-year-old being a minor, I can't go ahead and disclose too much information because that would be breaching a lot as far as the law is concerned. I'm just here to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like I'm the new Barbara Walters of the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to deliver the story. I can't give you too much intel because that would be tampering with the case that's still open. Now, when I come with conspiracy theories, that's another, you know what I'm saying? That's another topic. That's another caliber in regards to delivering information. That's just a conspiracy theory. Now, as far as this situation involving the Flyboys and EBK, when I come forth, it's pretty much substantial and a little bit of conspiracy. I don't want to tamper too much with it because the federal Baru, however you want to pronounce it, of investigations are now currently involved. Okay, so that means the federal aspect of these agencies have now stepped into place because Stockton is starting to become a hazard for civilians. Now, Stockton is as big as a quarter. It was the first city in American history to go bankrupt. Okay, that alone means that Stockton, California has made American history within itself. Now they're starting to capitalize off of the gang banging and the active warfare as well as the spiritual warfare, and it's getting out of hand to where the federal Bureau of Investigations had to step in, and now they're going to do what they do best. And they're going to work with local law enforcement agencies to go ahead and crack down on what's really going on between EBK and the Flyboys. So if I was anybody in the infrastructure of EBK or the Flyboys, I'd be moving precisely. Now, like I said, I'm just here to do what I do best. Until then, I rest my case.
This man, I tell you what, I don't know what the hell they did to that girl. I ain't got no clue of what they did to that girl. I tell you what, she letting the cat out the motherfucking bag, bro. And this last one is wild because I, I'm gonna let her tell y'all. I'm gonna let her tell y'all. All I know is this shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild. This shit fucking wild, bro.
I'm just here to do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and pay my due diligence. It looks as if though Guru Mozzie was found on Victorian Street in 32nd in North Oak Park after being pushed out of a moving vehicle, left
And this is one of
unresponsive
my cut.
with one orange shoe on and one black soccer shoe. When law
Anybody to know?
enforcement arrived on the
Hold on,
scene, as well as the
hold on.
fire department,
If anybody know anything about this gang culture, you know what that means. I'm not gonna tell you what that means, but you know what the fuck that means. And let me tell you who else know what the fuck that means. Mozzie know what the fuck that means. That's a direct message to him. Now, I don't know if this shit happened when he was in jail or when he got out of jail, but that's a message from his hood. A damn show. Let's get back to the video.
they found traumatic injuries inflicted on Guru Mozzie. At that exact moment, it was unclear what exactly was the cause of his passing. So the law enforcement, while underweighing and undergoing their investigation, they decided at the time to rule it a suspicious homicide. The next day, they went ahead and revised the story and officially ruled it a homicide. Now, I've been saying for the past couple of years, Oak Park is known for its backdoor activity ever since the Sugar Gang Coney and Mozzy saga has began in regards to the confiscation of Sugar Gang Coney's chain. Ever since then, there has been endless bloodshed. Ant the Beast, Mava, now Guru Mozzy. This was definitely a backdoor activity. It doesn't take two and two to get Fourth Avenue, and you don't need a rocket scientist to put the math together. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to do what I do best. Now let's go ahead and analyze the whole situation as well as the news articles and what might have transpired in regards to this specific incident and what led up to the passing of Guru Mozzy. Now, dude was found unresponsive after being pushed out of a moving vehicle in North Oak Park with one orange shoe on and one soccer shoe. Now, I've been saying for years that Oak Park plays backdoor activity like it's a Ivy League sport. Now, how ironic they find Guru Mozzy with one orange shoe on and one soccer shoe. That wasn't just the luck of the draw. That's Oak Park for you. You want to go ahead and go to Oak Park and tamper with it? That's not a playground. But if you want to play a hood Ivy League sport, go ahead and be my guest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be here to report the story in the end. Now, due to this being so sensitive in regards to the topic, I'm going to go ahead and tread lightly in regards to the terminology that I use in this video. I find it very ironic that this situation is very similar to the backdoor activity that occurred in regards to Parkzilla. He was pushed out of a moving vehicle, he was left unresponsive, but he was actually, the cause of death was different because it was actually a gunshot wound inflicted that caused the passing of Parkzilla. Now, with Guru Mozzy, there was just traumatic injury. Now, I'm assuming he was victimized. This is Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they do. I'm convinced, I'm pretty accurate
That's why Mozzie got the fuck out of
in referencing my information to the people after analyzing that he was victimized because
in the
traumatic
Civil War
injury means
in his
that
own hood.
it was
And then
so much done to him that they couldn't really specify what actually occurred. So it looks as if though they were hoping to make it seem as if though this was an overdose and he might have just went off the deep end. But after analyzing the crime scene, and of course, doing your homework and knowing about Oak Park and his history in regards to the backdoor activity, and then analyzing his Instagram, this man did not overdose on any type of illicit substance. This man was backdoored, victimized, pushed out of a moving vehicle, left with one orange shoe on and one soccer shoe.
How many single-family houses, single-family homes would it take to equal one multifamily deal like this? Let's compare these things. Now, first, there's certain factors that we need to look at that are very important. Number one, how much capital that it takes. Number two, how much time.
This is what Oak Park does. You know what I'm saying? And I went ahead and analyzed a couple of affiliates of Mozzy, and many on that side have been grieving. Now, many are oblivious to the inner circle funk within Oak Park in regards to the homie on homie assassinations. Oak Park is very skilled. They're almost professionals. That's why I say they play backdoor activity like it's an Ivy League sport because it's almost like they're professionals at covering the tracks
Oak Park in the Civil War.
Of their backdoor activity. The fact that they tried to make it seem as if though dude might have overdosed, he might have went off the rocket, off the spectrum, had a bad trip, is absolutely mind-boggling and flabbergasting. This whole narrative, this whole storyline is absolutely outrageous. Like, this is beyond me. You know what I'm saying? And many are going to speculate that this is going to go back to VJ. This is going to go back to whatever the case may be. But what happened to VJ wasn't a backdoor activity. I'm going to go ahead and just say it. There's no way that that was a backdoor activity. Dude was from around them parts of town. That's why he pulled up in them house slippers and he bounced out in that Pontiac on hydraulics. Okay, we're not going to be oblivious to what happened to VJ. And VJ did have his service in Sacramento. And usually, when you're from Oak Park and you're a high profile name like that, they put you on a carriage and they take you through Oak Park and they parade you through Oak Park. But VJ didn't have that type of service. Now, if there wasn't any friction between Mozzy and Shooter Gang, VJ would have had the proper burial and he would have had the proper service and parade that he needed to have because he was a household name in and from Oak Park. You know what I'm saying? Whenever a high profile name like that passes away, Oak Park is very
I tell you what, shout out to old girl. She need to be careful. She was leaving a lot of motherfucking skeletons. She is using a lot. She is using and putting out a lot of content from a hood that is known for high ranking gang banging. Why she's doing these videos. Like she said, they ain't fond of her. So if they catch her, it's gonna be a problem. Now I know that's supposed to be Elsie Marcus' baby mama and all that. She's a pretty girl, real pretty girl. Um, I just pray Mozzy get his family there. So that means you playing both sides, and that is the worst thing to do in the war is play both sides. The United States will murder you for playing both sides in the war, and that shit trickle down to any war you're involved in. There's no No fucking way in hell, when the war was going on, you gonna catch me with niggas from Freight Cougar Street. There's no way in the fucking world you gonna catch me with a bot. There's no way in the world you gonna catch me with any of the suckers that we was into it with. Whether from east, north, south, and some of them migrated to the west. Not happening. Not happening. My G homies wasn't having it. Because when it's war, swore. So you pick a side and you stay on it. So if I was him, fella, get your family out that park, blood. They're in danger. And that one shoe, 2 different type of shoes, mean you know what it mean, and I know what it mean. And with that, we're gonna play a record. I'm getting the hell out of here. We're gonna post this video. Let y'all figure that shit out yourself. I see why he was saying what he was saying. Damn, blood. Real out here right now. Niggas gotta be more careful, man.
Yeah. There we go again. I like yo. It's that time again, where I get to shine on them. Polish, fresh, steady dripping. Positive spit like I'm sipping Lipton. Dumb like Linda Tipton. I'm usually high as fuck when my brother get the zipping. High excellent is what I'm seeking. I mean, I'm speaking, but who really listen? I handle my pressure like I handle my business. It can all get smoke. My hope is that these words could reach a level where I could speak with angels and find a kid to a devil. Cause nobody wanna love a thug. You ain't walking with that love. It's so cruel. It's hard for us to switch you, especially when the issue don't fit you. If you die, I knew at least 3 or 5 people who gon' miss you. It's a tough pill, but this a hill I'm willing to climb on. Kill, willing to die on. Ay. Here we go again. Rolling up the green, getting high like aliens. When we come down, you see the high never end. Spacing on like an alien. Ay. There we go again. Rolling up the green, getting high like aliens. When we come down, you see the high never end. Spacing like an alien. Shit, you know I'm humble. Vision locked like a tunnel. Cold soul, my eyes are polar express. Punching holes in the tickets of my guests. I write there for emotion, not to be my best. I'm already living in truth. I know society made it hard for you, cause you win. Let's make it clear. There's another way of saying you unique. Since the world ain't perfect, you ain't gotta be perfect for me. They better no one love them, fuck them. If you got your 10 toes down, let's get them in motion. If you imperfection means you still growing. Here's fools for thought. When it comes to growth, you never stop. When they try to shut you up, that's the bravest time to talk. They hate it but love it, goes without judgment. To my lover, my brother, I discover, hey. There we go again, rolling up the green, getting high like aliens. When we come down, you see the high never end. Spacing off like an alien. There we go again, rolling up the green, getting high like aliens. When we come down, you see the high never end. Spacing on like an alien. You gotta be the best you for your mouth. For you, I'm only.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy? Totalmente. And you get unlimited 5G data, $25 a line for 4 lines on the unlimited plan, at an amazing price, with no contracts. Should you switch to Total by Verizon? Definitely. Totalmente. Find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Monthly rate when you activate with autopay plus taxes and fees. Discount begins the month after you enroll. Additional terms apply. See website for data management practices.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card.
What tequila is this? This is Ultra Premium De Leon tequila. Our agaves yield the sweetest piñas and long De Leon Blanco fermentation process, resulting in peak smoothness in a unique process. But De Leon isn't just about Blanco. For those who appreciate a more complex tequila, our Reposado and Añejo expressions take things to a whole new level. It's the ultimate blend of the craft of fine tequila with the art of French winemaking, resulting in an exceptionally rich, complex, and smooth tequila. Taste the difference. Drink in moderation. Excessive consumption can harm your health. If you drink, don't drive.
Cypher. More money, more problem, no dummy, no Tottenham. If I say I get him, I got him. I'm cool like Kuna Matata. I'm like Batman with that Gotham. There's jokers in my city. I'm finna get some Henny, litty like a titty. I done see the kitty. No one can fuck with me. Go ahead and try. I go him and call the try.